Good evening, everyone. Today's March 4th, 2021. It's 72 degrees out, and the sun is setting right now. Oh wow, I think that's a nice shot of the volcano. The sun is just setting right now. It's about 6:30. 6:34 p.m. to be exact. And today I actually hadn't intended on heading down to the water, but since moving here back in November, today was the very first time. Today was the very first time that there was a tsunami warning. There was a can't forget this. There was apparently there was a magnitude 8 earthquake today. I don't know if it was in New Zealand or like just off the coast of New Zealand, but it triggered a tsunami warning for Hawaii, for all of the islands. And the way that I found out about it is that, I'm still not up on whichever apps there are that like warn you of these kinds of things. Apps that warn you of like high tide and volcanic activity and those sorts of things. And so a friend back on the mainland, on the East Coast, texted me like, "Hey, it looks like there might be a tsunami." And since I'm from the East Coast myself, I was just like, what are we supposed to do in the event of tsunami? So I just checked. I checked with someone else and found out that that thankfully it had since been the warning had since been canceled. But I just would like to go down to the shore just out of curiosity to see whether I guess the waves from the tsunami, I guess they didn't make it quite as far as they would have needed to, thankfully, for there to be any sort of how do you say, dangerous conditions here, thankfully. But I do know that where I work, which is where I just walked from, which you can see is not, it's not that far from the coast. I do know that where I work is like, it does fall like close to, how do you say, like the flood zone, like a danger zone. In the event that there is a tsunami. So I'm definitely glad. I'm glad that she let me know. So when I first moved here, I can't remember whether it was after, well, actually, before I get to that, I do know that, like, the beaches by this side, on this side of the island, are closed. They're supposed to be closed anyway, because of the tsunami warnings. So that's part of the reason why I want to go over to the coast and just check to see if the tide is like any different than usual. Oh. All right, it looks like it's fairly. Oh man, I'm not a fan of like walking on this grass. I need to get some boots or something. The grass is like, it's quite high, and in general I wear running shoes, and so everything kind of, any bit of like moisture or rain or anything kind of goes right through them. So sometimes I walk across, but I don't usually like to. All right, Mo'oheu Park, right downtown by the Central Bus Station. All right. So my understanding is that were it going to hit, it would have done so about like maybe a couple hours ago. Okay. Nope, looks pretty much normal. I think there might be a couple other people checking out the water, but where the waves usually come in, which is right here, it looks pretty normal. That's usually how it is. Like, they just roll in. They just kind of roll in lazily. I don't see anyone surfing. So I assume it might be because the beach is closed. But yeah, if I had to guess, I would say that I guess the shock wave that like creates a tsunami. Oh, there's a shot of the volcano in the background. I guess the shock wave that creates the tsunami. Like, it didn't make it quite this far, so that's obviously good. And I guess I'll be on a little bit of a heightened alert now that I know. Yeah, I'll be on a little bit of a heightened alert. Because I certainly have having only ever lived on the East Coast, the only things we really get are blizzards and hurricanes. So no earthquakes, no volcanoes, no tsunamis. So it's a little bit new. A little bit new for me to even really be hearing anything about a tsunami.